Hello, everybody. Today we are doing collection showcase number 11. If you're not familiar with how I do these, basically it's just a time to take a break from new mail and new things I'm adding to my collection and reflecting back on something that's already a part of my collection. In this case, it's something old that I continue to add to. It's my Stadium Club Project collection. So this was actually a request, I believe, by Poor Man Stack. I think it was Jason that requested this. If not, at one point, somebody, I think about 8 months ago, said, I would love to see how you do your Stadium Club Project, what that's all about. So today, let's check it out. So basically, the project has two parts. First is the 91 complete set project, then the other year's binder. So basically, I started this set about 8 or 9 years ago. As of right now, I have 334 cards signed. That's 55.66%. And I'm sort of reaching my limit with it. Even as little as a year ago, there were guys that were $5 and $10 that are now 25 and 30, and I'm having trouble justifying continuing with this when I have so much other stuff going on. But as I go through this, whenever you see a gap, that's either something I just sent out or I had it set aside because I thought I was going to pay the fee. And in some cases, I may still. So there's holes in here, but that's what that is. Anyway, just on the front page, you got Plesac, Eric Hansen, Darren Dalton, rest in peace, Will Clark, Sean Dunston, and Dave Stewart. Kind of black on black there, yeah, like I said, Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer that's not signed in here. I do have some. But, yeah, there's Kirby Puckett. What's it going to cost me to find one of those? I don't know. I will still add, Ryan would be 65. John Marzano, rest in peace. I do still add here and there when I can. But it's just not tenable for me to make this like my main focus anymore. Here's a good example. What would I need to pay for that Gwen? Clemens is $100 TTM. So on and on and on. I just have too much other stuff going. If this was my singular focus, I could probably knock off another 10% each of the next couple years before it started to get real hard. But as of now, it's just I'll add when I can, where I can, and I'm happy to have the cards I have. There's a lot of cool cards in here, so yeah, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So the other part is all the other years. That's in this binder. It's a 2-inch binder. It's pretty much full, so I'm gonna have to find another system for this. But basically, for the other years, as I get cards, I just put them in a page. It doesn't make sense to do them alphabetically or by team or by number, because then I would be constantly having to switch cards around, and that doesn't really sound desirable to me. So I get a card, I throw it in, and basically I start with 92 onto the modern day. In some cases, I have a wrapper here, which I want to get for all years. But as of right now, I only have a couple. So if you see a gap, and I'll try to mention it, and you have access to a wrapper, it can be any series, let me know, because I'm very interested. Yeah, so for 92, I have 55 of these. It's the second most after the 91. And there's some nice cards in here. You're not going to see a ton of Hall of Famers in this binder, because anytime I needed a Hall of Famer, I was more likely just to get it for my 91 or for my other sets like my Emotion and all this other stuff I have going on. But there's the 92s. And like I said, yeah, as I get stuff, you see, these were my most recent mail days that you saw. I throw them in, and I do have a master checklist. If I remember to show you that, I will show you how that works. 93, I have 40 of these. The Dan Wilson was in person, so I'm very happy about that one. Some good stuff in there. Let me know if you see a favorite here. 2 Charlie Huffs, that's the expansion team card. Pitched the first game ever for the Marlins. Juan Gonzalez, Member's Choice. There's a lot of Juan Gonzalez because he has a lot of Stadium Club cards. 94, I do have a wrapper. 38 of these. The whole first page is the rainbow foil. I just thought they would look good all together. There's Olerud. That's probably one of my favorites that I have for this. Danny Darwin, Tony Faustus. That was given to me. That's nice. Steve Traxel, good signer. 2 cards here. Debut and Rookie Rocket. Craig Paquette. Mackie Sasser, fouling a ball off of his leg or something. Okay, Flying Dutchman, find me the game. Find me the game. All right. More Juan Gonzalez cards. 95, I have 23 of these. We're going to speed up a little bit. If I see anything is mind-blowing, I'll slow us down. Need the wrapper again for 95. Notice it's missing. 96, probably one of my least favorite sets. I got 6 cards there. Probably like the Mike Hampton the best. Well, you know what? Keith Lockhart. Let's go with that. 97, 9 cards here. Exactly 1 page. Juan Gonzalez going yard. 98, another one of my least favorites. 5 cards here. It's just so hard to read. It's hard to read the names in most cards. And this, there's like stitches here. It doesn't really do anything. It's just not really present enough to be there. And then the logo is just all foil. It's just not my favorite. 99, this is one of my favorites. 99, I have 18 cards here. I always like this George Lombard. Obviously posed, but thought it looked pretty good. There we go. This Will Clark's cool. It's a foil, but it is a subset. It is a base card. That's not an insert foil. Very cool Jason Kendall here. 2000 paper or what have you. 6 cards here. The Brian L. Hunter, I got that in person. That was a great shot. And he was with the Mariners. And I like the Sean Casey. That's pretty cool. 2000 Chrome, I have 7 cards here. I like the Cameron because it's a refractor. Look at that action. Refract. And here's when they started really upping their game on the action shots and different, just upping the quality on the photography. 01, just 4 cards. And if you haven't seen a wrapper in a while, then you're correct, because I don't have hardly any for the late 90s, mid to late 90s and early 2000s. Almost no wrappers. So there we go. I really like this Sean Casey here. And like I said, 4 of those. 2000, just 2 lonely cards. Or sorry, 02. 03, 3 cards. Another one of my sets, probably not my favorite. But there they are. There's a nice Ole. 2008. I'm totally skunked here. I got nothing for 08. And if there's no, you notice there's no years between 03 and 08. That's when Topps abandoned Stadium Club for a couple years. Then they abandoned it for a couple more years. Came back in 2014. I got 2 here. They're both certified. James Jones, Jake Marisnick. 2015, I got 5 cards. These are all TTM, I believe, or signings or what have you. This is one of my very favorite cards that I own in any collection, in any set. The Dwight Gooden with Shea in the background. Just love that card. Shout out to Cool Plastics. So this is, what did I say? That was 2015. So this is 2016. I got 17 cards here. Most of these top couple rows are certified. Erasmo and Vote, those are TTMs. And I have 2 of the Erasmo Ramirez. And these are certified too. There's a Ketel Marte rookie. Kind of popular now. In 2017, I just have 2. 2018, I really like these. That's Whit Merrifield's my favorite. That's certified. Glacius, of course, a great TTMer. There's a Hall of Famer, Wade Boggs. And a lot of certifieds here just because they were nice and affordable. Eric Fetty, TTM, and Andrew Stevenson. 2019, I finally have a wrapper again because by the time this set came out, I had decided to start this project and I got smart about keeping my wrappers. So, yeah, 2019. A lot of these I got through consignment via spring training. So I paid kind of handsomely for a few of these, but like the Chew, which I'm really happy with, and one of my favorite cards in the entire run, this Herman Marquez. Brandon Lau's certified. Of course, he's my boy. And I'm actually going to probably get another one of these for my Brandon Lau, where I keep my other Brandon Laus. And there we go. There's Trey Mancini. Here we go. Nomar Mazara. That was a spring training consignment, but turns out the picture on the front is not him. So he signed the back. I had no idea. Cool card here. This is the only insert in the whole project. But since that card was just made to be signed right there on that spot, I had to get it done. And for 2000, I just have one card. The Shed Long, that's the certified. And that was given to me. Try to remember. I think maybe it was part of my prediction contest. My MP Fox prediction winnings, I believe. But I went through this kind of fast. Of course, I can't show you every card. But thanks for looking. I am going to... Oh, there's a DJ LeMahieu we skipped past. I did want to show you the checklist real quick. It's pretty cool. I spent a lot of time on it, so I figured I'd share it with you. And then we'll get you out of here. Okay, so the checklist is a little crazy. What's going on here is this is a collection of all of the Stadium Club checklists, including 1991. What happened was, knowing that I basically want to get everybody, and let's just pick AJ Pollock for example. I know he's going to be in more than one set. So rather than having to go search and figure out which sets he's in every time I want to send out, I would have them all in the same place. So I spent probably 5 hours on this, cutting and pasting checklists off of Beckett, and then I spent another probably a full 2 hours just getting rid of bad data. And then I just sorted by first name. So here I have up until 2000, I should have a master checklist of Stadium Club cards. Now, I know there's errors on here. It's not perfect, but it's as good as I'm going to do. So basically, when I want to send out, let's just pick a name. Oh, I see that Andrew Heaney is signing TTM, Care of the Angels. I just come straight to my checklist. I just do a Control F, type in Heaney, whatever. Okay, he's got 2 cards. I quickly can order them, get them out in the mail, and now I know I have all the Andrew Heaney cards. So that's basically it. When I send them out, I try to do like highlight them. You can see my little key here. Highlight them when I sent them out. If I know I'm getting something back, I turn it to red. Once it's in hand, I bold it, like you see Andrew Stevenson. And when I have all of that person's cards, then I put a box around it. So here's what this would look like with more than one card. I know I have all the Archie Cianfraccos. There we go. So, yeah, they're all boxed out. I don't need to really reference this again unless I want to just confirm that I have them all. Oh, and look, and here's Anthony Telford. I can go ahead and fill it in. Done with Anthony Telford. Obviously, there's deceased players on here. It's just a master checklist. So that's how it works. Thanks for checking this out. Let me know your feedback on the Stadium Club project. Would love to get a hold of some of those wrappers. If you have access to some, let me know. They don't need to be packs. I don't need the cards or whatever. Essentially, I order cards as I need them. I have no desire to order a full complete set of all of these sets and then have them on hand in case a Benito Santiago private signing pops up. I'll just order the card or whatever. It makes a lot more sense. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for checking it out. Until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.